A profound loss to the nation. The Education Ministry and other stakeholders reacting to news of the tragic death of the principal of the Jessie Ripoll Primary School and his wife. O'Neill and Kamisha Lindsay Stevens both died in a road crash in the United States on Friday. They were on vacation with their two daughters, preparing to come home for the Easter school term.
Jessie Ripoll, #1 primary school in the country. We continue to support each and every one.
O'Neill Stevens in happier times. This was the Jessie Ripoll primary principal in September 2023. Fast forward January 2025. This story on NBC affiliate WCBD News 2. Two dead after being struck while outside a disabled vehicle on Hugo Roadway. Mr. Stevens, his wife Kamisha, and their two daughters were preparing to head home after vacationing in the United States. The Charleston County Sheriff's Office in South Carolina reports that the vehicle driven by the Stevens was disabled in the road. Mr. and Mrs. Stevens exited the vehicle and while outside were struck by a passing vehicle. Mr. Stevens reportedly died on the spot, while Mrs. Stevens was pronounced dead at hospital. Their two daughters who were inside the disabled vehicle were not physically harmed. The younger daughter is also a student at Jessie Ripoll. The Sheriff's Office says the investigation continues. News of the tragedy came as a shock for the local education community. Portfolio Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon says her ministry is heavy with grief.
The news of Mr. O'Neill Stevens' untimely passing is a profound loss to the education fraternity and the nation. He was a beacon of inspiration and dedication. His vision for excellence in education and his steadfast commitment to the holistic development of our students left an indelible mark on the Jessie Ripoll Primary School community. Mrs. Stevens was a supportive partner and a cherished presence to the extended school family.
It's a bleak Saturday afternoon here at the Jessie Ripoll Primary School in Kingston. The school grounds and the principal's office visibly empty. It's hard to escape the thought that the same feelings of emptiness and bleakness will prevail when school reopens on Tuesday, given the tragic circumstances under which the principal and his wife lost their lives in the United States on Friday, January 3.
In light of this tragic event, the ministry has activated its trauma and grief counseling teams to provide immediate support to the students and staff of Jessie Ripoll Primary School. The team will be available on the school premises starting Monday, January 6.
In the meantime, President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Dr. Mark Smith, says to know Mr. Stevens was to respect him.
On behalf of the Jamaica Teachers Association, I extend profound condolences to his immediate family, the Jessie Ripoll school community. The community was greatly loved by not only the students, but the teachers, the parents, and the wider community. And this has really been a huge shock to the system. To know this gentleman is to have a profound level of respect for him.
Mr. Stevens was a LASCO Jamaica Teaching Council Principal of the Year finalist in 2024.
My name is O'Neill Stevens and I am the principal of Jessie Ripoll Primary School.
In the meantime, President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Dr. Mark Smith, says that the timing of the tragic death of the principal of Jessie Ripoll Primary will have a destabilizing effect on the school.
Just leading up to the reopening of school in the new year, this will of course create quite a bit of a destabilizing impact on the school, but I trust that the Board of Management, working with the various leaders within the school, will have to step up to the plate and help to stabilize things.
Dr. Smith says the JTA stands ready to offer any further support needed and is urging all concerned to support the Stevens family and the school community.